critical
We'll
role.
turn it up because I don't want you to hear me talking to a camera.
Hey guys, before you watch my vlog, I wanted to address what's been happening with Reading Rush on Twitter. So if you didn't see, they had a book club where they were going to read Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid, and then it got to the live show that they were going to do and talk about the book, and they said they hadn't read it. And they made fun of the fact that they hadn't read it, and then they just went on to a Q&A, which is really disappointing because the book is by a Black author, and it would have been a really good opportunity to extend that voice to other people and to talk about what the book talks about, which is, you know, performative actions by allies that they don't really mean, and they didn't read it, which is really disappointing. They also didn't really even like promote the fact that it was happening. A lot of people, including me, didn't even know that the book club was going on. People had problems with other things they did this year as well, like they had the challenge where you had to read a book outside during a pandemic. They were doing a lot of promoting of merch this year, which I understand they need to make money, but it's just not really the right time or the right year to have done that. And people are upset with the apology that they gave as well, which is not my apology to accept or not, so I'm not going to talk about that at all, but there were problems with the apology that they put out anyway. So this isn't probably going to be something that I'm going to do in the future unless I can see that a change has been made. But I just wanted to say that before you watch this vlog, that I don't support the Reading Rush, at least this year. But I did still want to put up the vlog because I'm really proud of myself for reading, and I'm really proud of myself for editing the video. That's, you know, the amount of videos I film and then don't edit. And also I really like the community in general of BookTube, and I want to be a part of that. And so that's why this vlog is going up. But please keep that in mind, that this is in no way me supporting the Reading Rush. I didn't buy any of their merch anyway because I couldn't. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. So on with the vlog.
It is like 5:30 at night and I still haven't read anything today. But what I want to do right now is I want to get all the books that I have on my list and I'm going to lay them out on the ground, and then I'm going to randomly select one, and then that will fill the challenge, but it will also fit the challenge of that book because all the books on my list fulfill challenges. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. There. Photographic, The Life of Graciela Iturbide. This is the one I wanted it to be. Perfect. Let's start reading.
I kept doing the same loop.
Oh, so it was like skipping it.
Up next.
Skipping over.
It is Tuesday now, the 21st, day 2 of the Reading Rush. I did a pretty good job yesterday. So yes, they're all small, but I was freaking out this week about how I'm starting uni. Well, not starting, but starting another semester at uni in like a week and a half. And because we're going to be at home again for the whole semester, I wanted to get ahead on everything so it didn't get crazy and weird. But I finished 4 of my books, which means I have 3 left, but really only 2, because the other one I only just added onto my TBR yesterday. So what I'm going to do now is finish up the Instagram post challenge. I know that technically it's Tuesday where I am, but time zone wise, it works. Plus the challenge only came out at like 6 p.m. yesterday my time or something is when I saw it. But then I'm going to start on Haruki Murakami after the Quake, and I should be able to finish all of this today and hopefully start on Scarlet Letter. I think I will get everything done. I might go for a bike ride as well again later today, but at the moment it actually looks blue through the camera. It's not dark, it's just like very cloudy. Hello, it is Wednesday. Last night I finished After the Quake by Haruki Murakami. I don't think I vlogged anything yesterday, but I finished it. So now I'm on to The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne, which I haven't started yet. I read the introduction last night because I'm reading it for uni technically. But today is just not my day. I woke up with a headache. and a stomachache, and I'm just not feeling very good. But I'm going to organize this box of stuff that I have, and then I'm gonna reorganize my bookshelf, and then tonight I know I'll get in some reading. But so I actually have no idea how I'm going to organize this. I'm thinking that I'm eventually going to get one of the IKEA trolleys. So for now I'm going to put, I don't know, I think I'm going to do not color necessarily, but I'm going to choose books that look good together, and I'm going to do a mixture of like stacking them up ways and lining them up, because that'll create more space. I've got, oh actually I have the perfect shelf to put all my TBRs on. It's all good. I'm gonna put my TBRs on this shelf up here. I've currently got a lot of artwork up there and some like little knickknacks, but I think it's gonna be tricky. It is Friday. I have not given an update in 2 days, I don't think. I'm really bad at vlogging. I hate it. I hate vlogging in front of my partner, so I don't want to vlog at home. But I'm on a walk at the moment, and it's really beautiful. I'm going to try and walk to this place called Coburg Lake, but I think it's like an hour and a half or an hour from where I am now. And I've already been walking for a bit, so maybe I won't. But I'll give you a little reading update. Just checking if there's someone behind me. I can't remember where I last checked up on you, but I was reading after the quake on Tuesday. And then I started the Scarlet Letter. And I really hated the introduction. So I listened to it just on YouTube because it was not interesting at all. But now I'm actually reading the main text and I'm really, really loving it. So at the moment I'm actually listening to a book that's not for the readathon because I started it before, and it is, well, I mean, I guess I could use it for the readathon if I finish it in time, but I don't think I will. I've got like 13 hours left. Oh my god, there's so many people. But I'm listening to Mary Queen of Scots, and then I'm going to come home and hopefully I want to get up to page 200 of the Scarlet Letter, because I want to finish it tomorrow and then have the rest of tomorrow, most of tomorrow and all of Sunday to read On the Come Up, which I started yesterday, but I've only read like 3 chapters of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Arrived at the place that I wanted to walk to. Not to hang out, just to walk. I can't. We're not allowed to like hang out in places. And it is beautiful. But I am so thirsty. So thirsty. Oh, I see a water tap. And my feet are tired. And I have about an hour and a half walk home. So it is way later. My feet are killing me from the walk I went on. I still haven't done any reading. Well, I did reading before my walk, but I haven't done any more reading of Scarlet Letter because I came home, straight away found out that Taylor Swift's new album came out. Listened to most of that, but I'm very excited. Like, but I haven't watched a film in a while. So I'm watching City of Bones, which no one liked, apparently, I don't think, but I did. Like the movie, not the TV shows that was bad. And I've got some dinner cooking, and then I'm gonna start reading tonight. It is now like 9:30. I started reading about half an hour ago. I got distracted by, well, rewatching City of Bones, as I said, and then watching One Direction and Taylor Swift videos for an hour. But I'm on page 170, and I'm hoping to get to page 200 tonight. And then if I get to page 200, I either might keep reading or I might swap over to On the Come Up. It is, what day is it today? Saturday. It's Saturday, the second last day of the readathon. I still haven't read anything today, but it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. I just got up and cleaned my room and organized my desk. I'm going to pick my TBR for August at the moment because I'm doing something called the MS Readathon, which is something that happened in Australia. I think it was just Australia, maybe New Zealand as well, I don't know. And you did it in primary school a lot. Basically, it was a challenge where as a kid, your school would sign up and then you could sign up. And the aim was just basically to read as many books as you could in August. And I think from memory, there was like lists of books where you like had to read a few from one list. I can't remember. But the aim was that you read as many books as you could, and you got like your friends and your parents and your family to sponsor you for like every book that you read. And I completely forgot about it. And it raises money for MS. It raises money to send children of parents that have MS on family camps so that they can learn more about MS and like really connect with their family, which is really nice. But they opened it up to adults for the first time this year. So me and Things Lucy Reads we've got a team going, and possibly some others, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna make a TBR for it. I would love if this was like a thing that Australian booktubers did every year. I think that would be super cool. The last day of the reading rush. I did not give you an update yesterday because of course I didn't, but I finished. I included the clip you just saw probably, of me reading. I finished it in that session, and then didn't read the rest of the day, did some study, moved on to On the Come Up in the night, and I'm like maybe 70 pages into the ebook of that. But right now I'm just going to the store, and then I've got more study to do, and then I will get reading. Shut up!
I for sure just looked at you.
I put my camera up and you're like...
You put your camera up, you got into the pose, and then I turned and looked at you.
What's the time? It's 9 o'clock. I'm on page 209 of 268 of the ebook of On the Come Up, so I'm very hopeful that I can finish it this evening. This has been very, I was about to say fun, but I haven't really done anything. This is the first time I've filmed with my boyfriend in the room, and I hate every part of it. But I have already completed all the challenges. On the Come Up is an extra. It'll be to read 7 books, which usually is a challenge but isn't this year. But yeah, it is over. It is Monday now, because I am, it's not focused, because I am a terrible vlogger. I didn't vlog me finishing the book, but I did. I finished it at like 10 maybe, and I logged everything, so let's go through. I'm just looking on the Reading Rush website at the moment, so it might be a little out of order from what it was, but we had read a book completely outside of your house. Now for this one I couldn't go outside. In Melbourne we're not allowed to like hang around outside, and I only listened to non-fiction audiobooks, and I didn't get one of them in because I was already listening to one. But for read a book completely outside your house, we had Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett, and I read that by my window. For read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of, we had, I mean, they all kind of fit this because I was doing a lot of books for uni. I can't remember which one I did for this. Oh, T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot, The Wasteland. And these two can be swapped because I read both books in the same place and they're both of genres I wanted to read more of. Read a book that inspired the movie you've already seen. I read The Scarlet Letter because I love the movie Easy A, which is inspired by The Scarlet Letter. Read a book that starts with the word the. I read The Scarlet Letter. I also read The Wasteland. I also read another one. Read a book that takes place in a different continent than where you live. We had After the Quake. Read a book that with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. For this I read, what's it called? Photographic, The Life of Garcia Iturbide. I also read The Haunted Boy, which is meant to fit one of these. Oh, okay. So The Haunted Boy was read a book that starts with the word the, but it also is read a book of a genre you wanted to read more of. So I did a lot that meet multiple challenges. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were only 6 challenges, if I'm correct, this year, because usually the 7th challenge is to read 7 books. I just forgot. I was looking at the website. Read the first book that you touch. I also did that challenge. I used Photographic for that, as you will have seen probably at the very start of this clip. And I did that. I read On the Come Up, which fits some of the challenges actually anyway. Yeah, I really enjoyed this week. I didn't think I would get 7 books done because I was doing a lot of uni work. Yeah, it's been a good week. I've got my tea. I'm gonna FaceTime with my aunt who is in Florida. This is really exciting, guys. I really love this. Thank you to all 40 of you for subscribing. Thank you to anyone who's watching this. I had a really fun time on Twitter this week as well. I didn't really do any Twitter sprints because they were at weird times for me and I wanted to like be able to go on walks and stuff. So I think I joined in on a few but didn't do the whole one. Oh, I tried doing the Instagram challenges, but I don't actually have that many books. I mean, I have a lot of books, but like compared to what most people have on here, I don't. So I don't have a lot of books that like look nice in certain situations. Anyway, and also I really hate taking photos of myself. Subscribe if you're watching and you're not. I know everyone says that, but I've got some really cool things planned in August. I'm doing a readathon for a charity, which is going to be really, really fun. I'm doing that with At Things Loose Reads. I'm going to get my TBR for that up probably tomorrow, the next day. I'm going to FaceTime my aunt now.